afternoon, my name is David Mares, and today I will talk to you in comparing the different types of work industries, corporate worlds, and government worlds. Currently, I work for the government, the Department of Homeland Security, which is one of the biggest agencies in the U.S. My wife works for Measure Financial, which is one of the top Fortune 500 industries. And comparing the two different industries with the three major things that majority of people think about, which is benefits, retirement, and stability. Currently, between myself and my wife, corporate world and the government world, I have better stability, I have better benefits, and I have a better retirement package. Let's talk about corporate world and employment process. The employment process is pretty basic for the corporate world. It consists of two interviews. The first interview is basic screening and making sure you meet the requirements. The second interview is interviewing with possible supervisors and the HR staff. During that time frame, they will actually be able to negotiate the salary, their work hours, and their vacation time. Once they're completed that second interview, about a week after, the HR will contact them, either letting them know that they would like them to work for their company, or either letting them know that they're going in a different direction and they didn't meet the requirements. If they fall for the position, then they will talk to terms and negotiate to see if they even met on the same grounds as far as salary, vacation, and work hours. The corporate world's pros and cons. The different pros and cons are actually different from every company and every industry. Some might be good in one, some might be different in another one. The corporate hiring process is very basic. They reward their employees for hard work with bonuses and raises. The thing about the con is that the corporate world doesn't have stability. They will let you go, on the spot. Their insurance benefits are different from company to company. High premiums doesn't cover that much. The time off are very limited, where they have to use their vacation time by the end of the fiscal year, use their sick time by the end of the fiscal year. So those are things that the corporate world deals with. The retirement packages consist of majority of our basic 401ks, where the company matches whatever they contribute, and that's it. That's all they have. That's the basic thing of the retirement. So benefits are decent, not that great. Retirement is 401k and whatever the individual decides to save. That's all they have. The government world hiring process is very extensive and competitive. You have to apply online for the government position, make the list. Then if you make the list, they'll call you, the HR will call you, make the interview dates, then you will get interviewed with the actual director of the office, and you will get interviewed with the possible supervisors. Once that's done, HR will then contact you further at a different time, and if you get offered the position, they'll contact you, then asking you if you want to accept the position or you don't. And if you did not meet the requirements, or you did not find what they were looking for, you will basically get an email or a letter in the mail telling you that you were not what they were looking for. The government's pros and cons. Job stability. They give you 10 federal sick days, 10 federal holidays. You have 12 sick days, 24 vacation days. At one point, you will meet 24 vacation days a year. You get base, so that ends up being 34 days off, 24 with the 10 federal holidays possible a year. With your vacation time off, you're able to save, keeping the books 30 days. So you could always keep 30 days saved on your books. You don't have to use them or lose them. Sick time is unlimited. You can save as many as you want. You don't have to also again use them or lose them. The pension, government pensions. They have a government pension which is you get when you retire for the rest of your life. They offer a 401k also, which is they match you your percentage, and during the hiring process, you can negotiate, your salary, your hours, your vacation time, or any of that. You can. The hiring process also could take up to 2 years to get hired. So the big differences in the corporate world, the government world, is obviously the big things that people look for is benefits. Better benefits, as you can see, you get allotted 10 federal holidays a year. You get 12 sick days, which you could save if you don't use them. So you could accumulate as many as you want, and you could, by the time you retire, you could sell those back to the government. Vacation time, you could accumulate as much as you want, and you can only save 30 days, but if you accumulate 60 days, you get 30 days off that you have to use. The government has to give it to you. You have to use it before the end of the year, and you could always save 30 days in the books. Stability. The government world, you never have to worry about getting fired, and that's a big thing with the economy these days. And the basic thing was, what's everybody's goal when they look for a job is those things: the stability, the benefits, retirement. So the best position or best workforce is working for the government. I mean, it's a long process to get in there, but once you're in, you can't get fired unless you do something illegal. And the growth is, you could go anywhere in the world as long as there's a government position on which you get accepted. So better pay. Obviously, the pay, you start off at the bottom like everybody else, but you slowly will move up, and you move up quick. And once you get there, I mean, you're making good money. The comparison is the long-term government is better long-term wise, and short-term might be the corporate world, but long-term wise, what everybody's looking for is better benefits, better pay, retirement, stability. So today, I explained the difference between the corporate world and the government world. And I recommend that you work in the government world because better benefits, retirement, and stability. Thank you.